What's up, guys? Japanda here, coming at you with another animation throwdown strategy video. Here we're up against Strickland Propane Power. We did end up losing the last match, unfortunately, but looks like we do have a nice lead with about 5.5 hours left here in this battle. So let's get going with our matches here. Looks like we're going to be up against a level 7 Tina. Um, I can make a safety gun Peter in first position, which will give me the biggest punch. Um, that'll give me the biggest punch. I can get down to Giggity Gun after that, and this should snowball into the coveted 100 that we are looking for. And we can literally do anything that we want from here, I believe, to still receive the 100. Don't think that he's, going to have too much, give us too much problems here. And we'll take this one away. Um, Good start. And we get the creature. What show is that from, you guys? I think it's from Futurama. Not sure. I think it's like Leela's Pet. 98 on the first game. Don't know where I lost any points there, but overall pretty decent. Okay, so not very good combos here with Stan. Um, but we are going to combo Stan with something, so I'm going to go ahead and place him down. Record holder Stan will give us just enough to clear this burger suit and will produce an 8 wall, giving us some cover here. 16 health on the Peggy. It's going to take it out naturally, so I'm going to get down a punch combo instead of um, anything else, I guess. I think the punch combo is optimal on this turn. I'm going to go ahead and make another punch, keeping the board as armed as possible. And hopefully that's going to give us the 100 that we are looking for. Good game, well played. Another 100 in the books. 100. Alright, guys. Not too bad of a start. Hopefully we can continue to get these really good draws. I do know that they do have some pretty strong players, so hopefully we can avoid them to maximize our lead. Do want to get the highest Rumble score that is possible. Uh, Burger Suit and Bob will make another punch combo. I'm going to get down to Burger Suit because it will motivate the first position card, even though I didn't need it in that case. I'm going to get down a Golden Turd because then I can decide between if I want to make the SWAT Bob or I want to make the Burger Wars combo. Looks like I'm going to end up with the Burger Wars combo because I'm going to end up with 100 if I combo this. I'm going to get the heal from the BGE, the automatic heal from the Tina, and because I finished the game on that swing, I'm not going to take any payback damage. So, something I learned from an earlier video, finally had a chance to employ that tactic. Always trying to learn, so can add that one to the memory banks as far as my overall natural strategy that I'm trying to employ. I'm gonna get down the quadded rifle. It's a little bit stronger. Pardon me. And Pedal and Piggy will clear. Oh, wrestling has a 4 wall. I don't think. I'm not sure if there's anything that I could have done about that. Yeah, I could have played Leela, I think, and it would have. Would have cleared that. That was a big mistake. I am just something special sometimes, you guys. Hopefully, it won't hurt us too bad. The BGE and the Tina is gonna save us from utter oblivion here, and try to keep the board as armed as possible. Except still don't want to combo that. Bob does have burgers, and he would be the only damaged character should Bobby get his punch off. If we can finish the game on this swing, then we'll get another 100. So 31-13. This will do it right here, guys. This will get the BGE buff, and we're going to go ahead and take away another 100. So once again, comboing that second position card, knowing that, well, it was against the Bobby hero, so he doesn't have payback, but as an exercise against someone who would have payback, comboing that second position card would ensure that that payback does not go off if you win the game on that swing. Sorry to keep repeating myself video after video, but I think that optimizing, the way to optimize is practice makes perfect. And by repeating it to myself and to you guys, I think that I am able to pound that into my own head, pound that into your guys' head, and hopefully we can get to a point where it's completely automatic. And I went ahead and put a bob. The board is completely armed still. I'm going to get down another bob because burgers, and oh gosh, not the right choice again, you see. Yeah, I'm going to lose my bob here. Oh boys, bad mistake. I'm used to making bad mistakes, you guys, it looks like. 11, 17 only. This is terrible. 12. I'm going to win the game on this swing. Okay. 88, 24. Guess I'm going to have to go for the biggest health. Guys, I'm sorry once again. Hopefully me losing that card and me getting down a fresh card here is going to increase our score. It does. It gives us a 99 even though we did lose a card. So once again, a perfect example of how the health on the board actually does trump your hero, is the most important factor, the only factor, I guess. I guess damage to your hero doesn't count whatsoever in that case because I received a 99 and got hit pretty decently there. So pretty fortunate to receive that outcome. I'm not going to complain about that. Pitcher Peggy makes a pretty good punch combo. That's only for 17. One-Eyed Bean Machine, 17 as well. Batter Up Bobby does have a 6 jab, but does have a 12 wall. Roger Goes Down is pretty beastly here. I'm going to go ahead and get down the One-Eyed Bean Machine because I know I'm going to get the guaranteed hit on Rogers Goes Down on the first time around here. That will as well. That will also, if I can hit the 50-50 here, I can also clear Rogers Goes Down, but of course that's not the case. And he's going to put down a Burger Wars, which is really, really scary. And I did lose my character there. So the only combo card I do have is Tom Landry, and I don't have any of the good Tom Landry combos. But I do need to play Bobby here, and I do need to win the 50-50 onto Rogers Goes Down in order to survive this. I can get the puncher. Dang. This is looking worse and worse. So, looks like we're not going to end up winning this particular match, unfortunately. I have 5 copies of Rifle in my deck, and I wasn't able to get a good Rifle combo down in position 1 like I'm used to starting with. So, a little bit unfortunate. Doesn't look like I'm going to have anything else in my deck that's going to be able to stop Burger Wars whatsoever. So, looks like I'm going to have to accept this loss. And I guess it is what it is, unfortunately. So, go ahead and get it over with, buddy, and let me meet my maker. I'm going to speed through the rest of these as quickly as possible. Over halfway done here. Let's see if we can take away the last 4 matches. without a hitch. We do have a much better hand this time around in the Paddle and Peggy, starting off in position number 1. She will clear the she would have cleared the Flirty Tutor if there had not been a Bobby hero. So another mistake because I'm tilted. I'm going to get down the Peter because he has a big wall, and that's going to save as much health as possible. We do win the 50-50 this time, amazingly. And I'm going to go ahead and be as greedy as possible here and try and get down the Tina, because Tina, I don't know if that's greedy or not, but Tina has the biggest health. And I know Paddle and Peggy is out of control already, so I want to go as wide as possible here. So let's just go Blurns Ball. That's also the biggest health. gonna heal up here all the way, and that's gonna do it. We're gonna take away 100 on that round, despite my mistake. Paddle and Peggy is such a beast. She makes up for so many of my mistakes. She's in this video alone. I think she's let me recover from 2 blatant errors. So something to learn from. Something to pay attention to going forward into future matches, but it's nice having that armed BGE heal, natural heal, along with the Tina hero. That really is a big help. It really is a big help in trying to get some of these good scores here. I'm going to get down a Drunken Clam in position 2, motivating the first card there. Doesn't take out the Pawtucket Patriot Ale, but that is okay because the payback from the Giggity Gun will take care of that. The BGE heal plus the Tina heal is going to be focused onto the Giggity Gun, and the creature is back. He reuses position 1, so it doesn't look like he's going to break through Drunk Leela's wall. I'm going to get down a... Should I motivate this? Yeah, I should probably motivate this. Or I could try and be greedy. Or I can try and be greedy and get down the Golden Turd and see if we can make a draw into a Bob for a SWAT Bob combo. I do have 3 copies of Bob in my deck, so there is a good chance that I might be able to make that happen. Combos into Super King. Not what we wanted to see. I think maybe could have played this a little differently here. Hopefully it's not going to hurt us too bad. We're going to try and get down a punch combo. One-Eyed Bean Machine is going to be that combo for us. Hopefully she'll hit position number 1. That would help us the most. Now we're not going to be able to clear that Super Bender. I'm going to go ahead and get down to Bobby for the health. Planning on making it a Sharpshooter Bobby with the jab, take care of the Super King. We got lucky with the punch there, and the One-Eyed Bean Machine kind of did her job. Looks like we might still have a chance to not lose this game if I can stabilize on this turn. Doesn't look like that'll be the case, unfortunately, because even if I get down a card here, he's still going to have Flirty Tutor, which has an 11 swing. Can't get down enough cripples to stop all of this. So looks like we're gonna take another loss here, unfortunately. Testament to their strength, and that's actually paying the price for not being as optimal as we could have been. I'm going to go back and review that. I'm going to write down exactly the sequence that I think would have been optimal there. And I like to do that. I like to go back, watch the video, write down particular card sequences that do exactly what. And one of my biggest flaws, I think, in this game is paying attention to what hero I'm facing. And what actually happens a lot of the time is I don't take account for the hero's shield, mainly Bobby, and that's what basically does me in. many times here is not thinking that I'm going to be able to clear a card and then that not being the case. I'm going to keep my board as armed as possible and try and get all these heals back to a reasonable level here. Looks like that's going to work out for us. Can I combo anything? No, I can't combo anything. So I think these heals are going to um, be okay for us, and they are. We end up with 100, so bringing it back with a little bit of a better, a little bit of a better game here, and hopefully we can wrap it up with a bang. Looks like if all goes to plan, we are going to end up winning this match anyways, despite my couple of losses here. Not used to taking losses. I do feel kind of not happy about that, honestly. I'm going to get down the rifle into the Peter. Hopefully that's going to be big enough to take care of whatever he drops into his first position. And that is not the case, but hopefully between this and 2 turns, I'll be able to take care of whatever it is that he drops there. Also not the case, but I'm thinking get down the Giggity Gun for the 12 punch. I could start the Paddle and Peggy right now, but I think that's better in a 3rd position in this case here, because I don't have to combo Giggity Gun against whatever it is that he throws into a 2nd position slot. If I get really lucky here, I'll win the 50-50 both times, and one will hit one will hit the other, and we'll clear both. I think he went backward there. I think I need to go the other way around in order for me to clear both, but it looks like my board's extremely armed still at this point, so not a lot to worry about. He's playing a Tina hero, so don't got to worry about punch or payback, so perhaps I should get down the biggest health instead of playing the Bob. Looks like I have enough punch power here to take care of anything that can come my way. And looks like we're going to take away another 100 for this last match, which is very welcome after I ended up losing a couple matches this round, which is I'm not used to that, so it's okay when it happens, though. Obviously, I'm a free-to-play player. I do encounter a lot stronger decks than my own, especially the further along into the Rumble we go. And we are pretty deep into the Rumble at this point. There's only 1 day, 21 hours left, so about halfway through. Let's make sure we switch back to our Dale hero, because we do have the punch and payback to try to optimize on defense. And with that, we'll see you next Rumble match. That'll happen in about 5 hours. See you later, guys.